stop working so hard. If you're working too hard, if you're like me and you're working around all over the place, you gotta cut back. I've been around, working all over, went to college, ended up failing, went to college in Oregon, West Virginia, New York, ended up dropping out, so to speak, ended up just falling over, falling down. Sometimes you really gotta get back up, but sometimes you really do gotta know your limits. And there were times I didn't really know. I don't really want to say that. There were times I didn't really want to say it, but really, you gotta learn. Sometimes you really gotta learn the hard way. You can do it the easy way or the hard way, as they said back in the Back to the Future. There's the easy way and there's the hard way, and sometimes it's very hard. And I failed a lot. It wasn't always my fault, as I've said before, but sometimes you really gotta, man, you really gotta. Sometimes you really gotta. Sometimes you gotta realize what life is all about, man. You gotta realize that life, life is like, life is like. A lot of times life is a marathon, not a sprint, and there's two kinds of people, three kinds of people. Wait, there's three kinds of people: people who can um do math and people who can't. Wait a minute. Three kinds of people. Wait a minute. Two kinds of Three kinds of people. There are people in life who are running a marathon. There are people who are running a life. They're running a life, but they're like running in a sprint, so to speak. And then there's other people who are not doing anything at all. They're not doing anything at all, and they're a problem. That could be a problem. You don't want to be that third option. You don't want to be somebody who is a stick in the mud, stick in the oatmeal. You don't want to stick in the oatmeal anyway. What is a stick in the oatmeal? Nobody knows. But you don't want to be a stick in the oatmeal. But a lot of times there are people who are sprinting. Now the problem with sprinting is you end up burning out. And I've been in that situation. If you're a person like me, you've been in that situation. I've been in a lot of uh situations and stuff, and it's all mixed into one, and then I end up in this weird situation in life where I'm like, where do I go from here? How do I start over and everything? And I've been trying to tell my story for many years, and I feel like I may have done myself wrong, but I'm in this position of trying to start over and stuff, as I've realized some of my goddamn mistakes, and it's kind of tricky to explain. And I don't really want to do it right now. I mean, I've been doing it. I've been trying to explain it, but one of the problems is sprinting. In life, if you sprint, you get burned out, and then boom, you can't do it anymore. You're running a race, and you realize you can't do it anymore, and you drop out. And I've dropped out many times, getting fired, getting goddamn fired like Donald Trump coming up into my face and saying, you're fired, old man Joey Arnold, that Joey Arnold VN, you're fired, man. You fired. Whether your fault or not, whether it was your fault or not, it's like, man, the pain sets in, and you're like, oh man, am I a failure? Maybe a little bit, but maybe there's something there. Even if your face is messed up and you look like oatmeal, maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something we can work on and try to reform. Maybe we can try to reform it a little bit. You may be a little bit deformed. You may be a little deformed, but that's okay. You can get out. Your goddamn IQ may have been 78 and may have been that way for a very long time. That your goddamn IQ. Your IQ may have been 78 back in the day, oatmeal Joey Arnold. Your goddamn IQ may have been 78 and may be a lot lower now, because that was a long time ago, and it's only going downhill from here. But that doesn't mean that it should stop you, even though a lot of people lie about you online forever and ever for so many years, and a lot of people don't care about that. No matter how many times you say that, not a lot of people are gonna know. Not a lot of people are gonna realize. Not a lot of people are gonna study you. Not a lot of people are gonna investigate you. Not to say that they should, but if they want to, they could, because all the stuff is out there, and there's more stuff out there that would tell my side of the story, but a lot of people don't have, because a lot of people just think about the goddamn fake news, the oatmeal fake news, and then we got about almost 20 oatmeal parodies in the oatmeal world Discord server chat group. Man, it's an oatmeal ditty party 24/7, and people that party. People party, people gotta party, people gonna party, people go to party, and the people try to pretend to be me, and then they do the screenshots and make a lot of fake oatmeal screenshots, and then run around the internet for many, many years, since at least 2022, according to what I've been looking at, but also it's been longer than that with other stuff since like 2013. A lot of stuff's been happening, and don't get me started, and you may be in that situation if you're a goddamn oatmeal Joey Arnold, the one and only green original oatmeal, and you've been stuck in the mud, and you feel like you can never get out, and man, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna pout? Are you gonna pout down to the ground? Ground? Pout down to the ground? Oh man, are you gonna, what in the world are you gonna do that? Or are you gonna rise up like a goddamn phoenix? Phoenix. Oh my god, Phoenix? Can I still upload this video to Twitter X? Because I got the basic, regular, premium. I got a verified blue check now. Am I gonna rise? Am I gonna be able to take it to the next level? Am I talking clear enough? Are there enough people who are gonna understand? Are there enough people? I don't know. One of the problems that I've had, and I'm admitting, one of the problems I've had was I feel like I may have had a lot of like a really mixed audience, and I'm not saying that's totally absolutely true. That's just how I feel at the moment. I felt like that for a long time, very long time. I've tried to talk about this. I feel like, emotionally speaking, my opinion is I may have a really mixed audience, which is okay. Like, people talk about that, but I kind of feel like it might be a problem. Sometimes it might be a problem because, like, if I do this, then these people are gonna be okay with it, and then the other people are gonna be like, oh man, I don't like that, and then run away. And then I'll try to please you, I'll try to make you happy, and I'll do this other thing. But then the other people will be like, oh man, because I got a mixed audience. If I have a mixed audience, it's like I can't make everybody happy, because it's like a lot of times it's like, oh man, I gotta do this. Oh no, you gotta do this instead. No, I'm gonna do this. Oh no, do this. Okay, I'll do this. Oh, why are you doing that? Do this. Okay, I'll do this. No, you gotta do that. I'll do that. Oh my god, you turn your head to the side. Oh my god. And so then I'll be like pressured, and that's just one of the problems out of many. But here I am trying to make my day. Sometimes in life you gotta learn. You gotta learn. You gotta take it a day at a time. Life is a marathon. This probably should have been more like a 5-second video, but I wanted to rant a little bit. I wanted to goddamn rant and say a couple different things. I wanted to kind of sprinkle a little bit of this and that into this video and say a few things just to put it in there for the record on this day. What day is it? Can you tell me? The 5th day of December. This Thursday, the 5th of December, 2024, me, Oatmeal Joey Arnold, just wanting you to know that a lot of times life is a goddamn marathon, and you gotta learn how to pace yourself. It's easier said than done. And I've been in that situation in so many ways in life, just not knowing, thinking I know, but I don't really know. I don't really know, even though I kind of knew. But it's kind of hard to explain, because it's like, I feel like I wasn't totally an idiot, but I was like, I was trying too hard. A lot of times, like, especially when I was in school, and I was in 4 different colleges, and I was just like multitasking, trying to multitask, sleeping only 5 hours a night, trying to do this, doing that, and it's just like trying to do like 10 things at the same time. And I'm a little bit like that still, but I'm a little bit older and getting a little better, and I might be a little bit better, but I still got a long ways to go. I'm still a mess. I'm still a big puddle of oatmeal. Still got a long ways to go on this marathon.